Hey everyone, SmallGamesPromoters here, and we are gonna be showcasing. Well, I'm gonna be showcasing this short game called Buoyancy or Buoyancy. Not quite sure, but it's a sort of city builder on water. There's been a lot of games like that released, but this one is one that I picked up a while ago, and they keep updating it. This is alpha version 2.1.0410. Bunch of hotfixes here that you can see for yourselves. We're gonna try Bobo, because that's the name of the town. So they're pretty much not gonna really showcase a lot of the gameplay. I'm just gonna showcase the sort of basic features. You can try out the game for yourselves on Steam. You can also probably try and get it cheaper on Queensman Gaming. There's no pause button, which is one thing I found really weird. You can't pause, so the moment you start, then you start. These are your buildings. I've seen different cities built differently, so you can pretty much build really however you like. But people build it like this, like in a big square, and then you can build fishers which produce fish, and then scavengers and so on. The idea is to keep your people happy and to feed them, your usual kind of thing. You also need a scavenger and the forager. Recycler as well. Did I build scavenger? Yeah. I mean, this is kind of the basic of the buildings so far. And then you just scroll up and you move your buildings, your raft forward. Your people will grab things like this. They'll produce. Somebody will go there and fish, I'm assuming. People start usually really happy. The one thing I found is as soon as you get no beer left, people are starting to get really annoyed. Which I really kind of annoyed me. But you can see when you got a fisher here that ideally you should have probably both, because those will give you both dirt and fish. But yeah, that's just pretty much fish from what I can see. Hey, here we go. So we got some resources. And pretty much if you stay in one place, things will just kind of drift on top of you. And people will just start working away. The one thing I would suggest, if at all possible, is try to build a brewery as soon as you can. Because that seems to sort of just work. People will be happier if they can drink beer, otherwise they get really pissed off for nothing. The other way I found you can make people happy is by sort of going around and finding some algae or something, and they'll drink that. I'm not quite sure why, but apparently algae will make people happy if they drink it. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to lose the wood because it's important. But yeah, you have all your buildings here. There's no houses, so people just sort of live, I don't know, which I found weird as well. I think people should be happy if you're able to bring them like stability. I mean, first of all, we don't really quite know why people are floating around on a raft. I mean, have they been, told that they can't live in the city anymore, so they had to go find their homes? Been some sort of cataclysmic event, I don't know. Whatever it is not really being told, so there's still a lot of things that they need to update and explain. The fact that there's no houses, as far as I can see, there's no houses where, I mean, there's a prison, but let's be honest here, there's nothing else. Also build evaporators and stuff. I mean, it really kind of depends. The way you build your town is really down to you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have any resources. I should have some resources now. Okay, I mean, and then you just sort of build. You can build it anywhere you really like, to be honest. It doesn't matter, but I've seen people build it like this, like in a circle. Yeah, so you can get an evaporator. That sort of oh, there you go. Evaporates the resources, I guess. The evaporates the whatever it is, turns into a water. One thing that I've realized, it actually tells you that you have one of these. It didn't used to tell you before that, so you just ended up, probably people ended up creating more and more. Don't take too many villagers, that's another thing. You can have these survivor rafts here. Don't take too many of them. I'd say probably stick to 10, maybe another one, because there's no idle people, so maybe take one more. But they seem to be drinking a lot of the beer quite fast. You don't want to take too many, because if you do, then demand resources. So here you go. So we have a scavenger. Yes, we do. So if I bring these two, that'll be a good thing to test. Will they both be active? That would be good if they would, because I could use to have both the destroy ship and the fish. Oh. Alright, okay. It might not let me. It might not actually let me. Wait. What? It might not let me to have both, which would be sad if that's the case. Because I need both. Yeah, that sucks. But anyhow, that is the game pretty much in its entirety. That's kind of all you have to offer. There's not much else. There's no story. There's no, you know, explanation to why you're on the middle of the ocean on a raft. And there's also no homes. That's kind of what I hate. Nothing more about... oh, you can do both. That's good. Nothing more that I hate about a game that has no story. There's no reason for you to be doing any of this to a certain extent, besides obviously the idea that you get a big village at the end, and you know, there's also calamities, things that can happen, such as storms, pirates that would take your people in slavery and stuff like that, or eat them. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of everything else that can get you in this game. There's big storms that will set things on fire, so you would probably need to have a fire station if there is one. I think there's one. Yeah, water cannon, I think that one. A large tower shooting jets of water is unrivaled at extinguish a fire. Also does a slowing effect against hostiles. Again, you would need probably quite a lot of plastic balls. So, again, one of those things. A new villager has been born. The more people you have, the more, look at that. They already only have 12. Like I said, the sooner you get those two up and running, probably the sooner you can survive. I mean, really expand and grow and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Buoyancy for you. I hope you have enjoyed it, the video, and do check it out for yourself if you like. It is an indie game, so after all, this is what this channel is about. Do support the channel by clicking the like button if you are enjoying the videos. Let me know how you what you thought of the game. I'm perfectly happy for you if you've enjoyed it. I'm more than happy to hear your thoughts, so please let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next one. Stay safe, everybody. Bye bye.